Hey guys, this is Drea Riley. Hi, hi, hi. I know you guys get sick of me saying that, but I could be saying, which is something very addictive that was running through our posse for quite a while. Hi, Vaughn. Hi, Vaughn. Hi. So I could start saying that again. So those of you people who have emailed me and said, "Why do you say hi, hi, hi?" It's my shtick. I like it. So there. The purpose of doing this video was I was going to answer some questions that came in, but I'm so excited about the reason that I went ahead and decided to do this video tonight that I'm just not going to answer any of the fan mail questions. I will answer you guys at a later date. And I've got two more reviews to do, but this one's special. So I want to tell you guys a little story. Several years ago, I know you guys have heard me say several years ago, there was just these two fabulous authors who took me into their room, and I had to tell them that there were things called Yahoo groups and that they should have a fan base and whatever. So basically, the three of us dibs each other. There was Jeannie and Jahan, and Jeannie is the baby and Jahan is the mom, and the Jeannie dibs me. The Jaya dibs me and said I'm her sister, thus I'm the Genie's sister, and the Genie said, yeah, but she's my baby girl because you're my mama and I'm not her mama, but she's my mama. She's my baby, so whatever. But I have been known to tell people, not just you people, but tell people that I am very jealous and protective of my sisters, and I don't really let people wiggle in close to our little trifecta. We have a huge following, a huge posse of aunties and uncles and ninjas. But I am really protective of people who get close. And my sister did something that a lot of parents do that children don't understand and don't appreciate. And to preface this story, I'll tell you that my parents did the same thing to me, and I cannot tell you the amount of love and devotion I have for the things they did, even though I sometimes still resent them. But my parents brought me home a little brother shortly after my 7th birthday, and I didn't want it. I asked for a dog. It was traumatic, and I tried to sell him for a dog. I tried to trade him with a friend. It didn't work, and I tell you now, you can't tell me anything about my little brother. I love him to death. He is an amazing young man at this point, and we have our ups and downs like all siblings do, but I love him. And I equally will say this to you. I have been blessed to meet my biological father this year, and he has given me two brothers and a sister. And I love those two boys and my sister to an extent that I can't even describe. Sometimes you can't put it into words. With a fierceness, with a passion. So as passionate as you guys see me be about Jeannie and Jaya, you have to, and the group, you have to know that I'm just so much more passionate about my flesh and blood and how much I love them. Having said that, the Jaya brought home a kid. She brought me a sister, and I didn't ask her to. I actually asked for a scooter and some other stuff, some stuff to make explosives and a chemistry set and some boots, which I did get some boots. The Genie and the J had got me some boots and some purses that my husband is threatening to sell, but I didn't ask for a sister. I didn't. And you guys have probably seen me say on the board that, myself and Nubia Lane are so close alike in personalities, and Laura Guevara, boy, Laura will lie and tell you that I'm the bad one, but y'all need to watch Laura. But Nivea and I are really, really close. I have a great, great, beautiful friend, Riley St. James, that I love to death, and she is, I'm a clone of, when the group started, Vaughn was the originator, and then I was a clone of Vaughn, and Riley was a clone of me. So there's clone 1 and clone 2, and that's me and Riley St. James, and we're like this. And talking to Nivea is like talking to myself in the future because she's older than me, and so I see how I'm gonna be next year, and it's really weird. But when I tell you about this person that my sister brought home, she actually brought her home not in the capacity of an author. She was actually mentoring this person, and she was very secretive about it because she knew I don't want her talking to me about anybody other than me and the Genie. I don't care about anybody else. It's the three of us plus my Mr. Sister and the Genie's significant other and my husband, and my sister Jaya's best friend Thug, who has the cutest baby boy. He's adorable. He's so cute. Um, and I really don't care about too many other people, and so I wasn't expecting to be given a gift, um, especially a gift of another. Uh, my dog is like eating something. I don't know. A gift of another person. But I have to tell you about Nikki Winter. Nikki Winter, Nikki Winter. Nikki Winter is like, it's like looking back at myself. There was a point where the posse, we all got together and we went for Laura and Rolanda Bradshaw's birthdays, kind of fall in the same area. And Von Glorious decided she was going to marry herself. So we went to Vegas. We went and we partied. And someone asked Vaughn and Rolanda what was it like to meet Drea Riley. What was I like? And I was a little bit offended at the time. I can't deny that because I felt like people were only seeing one aspect of me, one side of me. But Rolanda said Drea is like a new puppy. You know, everything is exciting, everything is an adventure, everything is just, you can't keep up with the boundless energy. And for some reason at that point in my life, I was offended sort of by that. Even though I love Rolanda to death, and I know now in my wisdom that she never ever would have meant that as anything harmful to me. Just being, you know, cock strong like most pimple faced kids are, it really, yeah, I was kind of like, hey, I'm more than just a crazy, wacky person. But there's sometimes when you meet someone with boundless energy and strange energy and youthfulness, that's really the only way you can describe them. And I found myself frustrated with Nikki tonight because I was reading her book for the third time, and I'm voracious. If something just tickles me and it grabs my attention and I love it, when I get to the end, I'll immediately read it again. So I read her book. I've actually read her book 4 times now since I got it, but I was in the third reading of it. And Nikki was bothering me. She's like, do you like it? What's going on? Why are you reading it so many times? It, just like a puppy. If you guys have had any interaction with Nikki, she is like a puppy. She's from place to place and she's demanding your attention and she's cute. And I refuse to tell you anymore that you're adorable. But she's so spontaneous with her energy and her zest for life and her flash and her, hey, see me, here I am. And I have to tell you that in this point in my life, this was probably the best gift that my sister could have ever given me. I have a little sister that is so much like myself that I get to sit back and learn and understand why people were frustrated having to deal with me over the past, you know, however long, 5 years, 6 years, 4 years. The posse has been kicking it for a minute before all of this with Beautiful Trouble started popping up. So for my little sister, because I'm dibsing you just like I did Billy London, you're mine. So let me just give you guys a breakdown of it. There is the Jaya Lee, and she is the mama and the fearless leader. And despite what she may tell you, the shit starter, there's her, and her daughter is Jeannie Johnson, who happens to be my sister as well. So I've got 2 sisters, but one sister is, I'm not flipping anybody off. One sister is the other sister's mama, and I am the Jeannie's baby girl. Because she loves me, and that's just, she said so, and I don't care what anybody else says. And now I have a plethora of aunties: Tony, Donna, Ro, Vaughn, a plethora of you guys. An original auntie that I just got an email from a while back, Reggie, who's been away from us. And now there's Nikki Winter, who is my, I don't know, she's like the second coming of Drea, so y'all should be watching out. And I say that lightly because she says it all the time, but let me tell you, this woman is a fierceness in her own right. She is going to, you guys need to be on the lookout for Nikki Winter. Not only is she, like, as she likes to say, the second coming, the second wave of Drea, she is a tornado all of her own. She is no second coming, no cloning of me. She is me. She is completely her own self, and she's exciting, and she's fun and she's live. And tonight, actually, today, yesterday, really was yesterday since it's almost 2 a.m. She is a published author. Congratulations, Nikki, on your first release. So excited about Sweet Temptations. Let me tell you, it's about food and cowboys in Texas. Say what? Say what? Oh my God. This book is so adorable, so cute, so everything that makes a romantic comedy, chick lit, whatever you want to call it, gravy train. The things that make you slap your leg and read it again and go, okay, that needs to be on a t-shirt. This book is all of that. And on top of that, the chick brought it. I'm not comfortable really thinking about how she knows what she knows about sex, because I don't like thinking about my older sisters, and so I damn sure not fixing to think about my younger sister. I'm concerned, and I will kill somebody. But when I tell you that the chick brought it, when I say someone fresh out of the box, sometimes when you read authors' works, you know that they're brand new, and you're waiting to see their style develop and you see what they can do. This chick brought it with the passion and the artistry and the season of someone who's been doing this for years and years and years and years. And that's impressive. That's very impressive because she's very young in spirit and in age. And this is her actual first work. And she brought it with a level of professionalism that some of you guys out there need to be paying attention to. Other authors, y'all you get to step up your A game, because some of these youngsters are bringing it, and if you don't stay on your toes, people like Nikki Winter are going to be on bestseller lists on top of you within seconds, and they're going to stay there because they're passionate about what they write, they're passionate about their fan base, and they are passionate about the level of respect that they bring not only to their game and to their genre, but to their publishing houses. This chick, I actually declined to read her story while it was in the editing process, just because, I really was concerned about how close she was to my sisters. And I am glad that I didn't, for the reason that I am so, so in love, crushing on her style and her characters. And I can't wait for the next 2 books. I already know that they're done. I think they're in the editing process, and I can't wait. So congratulations to Nikki Winter. I love you, boo-boo. And as far as I'm concerned, that's been Riled Up with Drea Riley, and I'm out.